Hi guys. So, did I run this week? Of course I ran. Initially, not much. So I started off with a mile a day, sometimes with a walk, sometimes just a mile run. But I started off with just a mile, as slow or as fast as I felt like it. I think a weight was lifted off my shoulders from not having to stress about this getting a faster 5k. So I think I was free to just do what I wanted to do. So I started off, I think Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday I did a mile, and I think Thursday and Friday I built up and I did 3 miles or 5k. Very slow, like 34 minutes, 35 minutes, and majority was run walk as well. The weather was getting hotter and hotter. If I leave it late, which I inevitably do, it's hotter. So run walk was the best for me. And I started my diet. So sorry, I'm back on the keto diet. I don't know if you noticed, my skin already is so much better. I looked at the video, last week's video, and my skin is very bad. And I think I'm intolerant to something carb-fied, because since I've not had anything for today's day 7, my skin is so much better. So this diet is good for me. But anyhow, so Saturday, non-parkrun day, the activity for us to get involved with this week was to run around town and take pictures or selfies with street names that the first letter of the road will spell out parkrun. And so I did that. It was fun doing it, and it was nice to break up the run. So I did 5k on that as well, and I put in a relive of it here. It was really fun to do. And then today is Sunday, the 26th of April. It was due to be the London Marathon. And of course, with this pandemic still wrecking lives, we had an extension, which was inevitable, because I think we were like this for 3 months, not just the 3 weeks, but this is the second round of 3 weeks. So this first week has gone. Today was due to be a London Marathon, and they have started this challenge to help with all the charities that are not getting money now because of all the races not going ahead. And they had a 2.6 challenge. So of course, me going ho, I just didn't do 2.6 miles. Oh no, I did 26.2 kilometers, a metric marathon. That's why I did it. But if I had really thought about it, I would not have done that much, considering I've not run long for over 3 weeks. I think the longest I did was 6 miles, which is 2.5 weeks ago. And I think the longest since then was 6k. So for me to go and jump ahead to 26.2 was a bit of a rookie move, but I did it. I was very slow. In fact, I thought in my head I'll be around 3 hours 12 minutes, but I seriously thought it probably would be 4 hours, the rate I was going, like during the week. So I was thinking, it doesn't matter, as long as it's under 4 hours, I'm fine with it. And I decided to run walk it. So I started off initially with a 30-second, so 30-second run, 30-second walk. And then as I started my day with a black coffee, and then before I left I had a sugar-free Red Bull. And so that made me hyped up and I was all ready to run. So I did run walk straight away, because I decided to run from the bottom of the hill, because normally I walk up to the top of the hill and then I start my run. But as I was going to run up the hill, I definitely did 30-second there, because I wasn't going to be able to run all the way up. But as I said, I was all hyped up with the caffeine and Red Bull that I had. So when I got to the top of the hill, I sort of ran a little bit longer than 30 seconds. So then I decided to change it to 1 minute 30-second run and then 30-second walk. And I managed to do that. I had the music, I had my headphones, I got good old Aftershocks. So I had those on, and so you could tell if the music's good, I run a little bit faster or I forget the timing. Because before I was like checking meticulously, 1:30, okay, stop, walk. But if I had a good song in my ears, I would be like carrying on and then forget to check, and then I realise I've gone over. So sometimes it started to be maybe 3-minute run and then a 30-second walk. The majority was 1 minute 30-second run throughout. I was feeling fine all the way up until about 16 kilometres with 10 kilometres to go, which should normally be 1 hour left to go. But now I started to really, not tank, but slow down. And of course I ran fasted because it's first thing in the morning. And I still felt better for running fasted, so I won't change that. And I think as I get back into keto fully, it won't be a problem because that's how I ran anyway. Yeah, as I said, I got to 16k, starting to like slow down, but luckily I had like a 1k until I was getting to a BP station, so I thought have a pit stop there. So I got myself a Lucozade, and there wasn't any sugar free, or I couldn't see because I didn't have my glasses on, but I had a Lucozade Sport and that helped. But I chatted with the lady there in the BP for a little bit, and my excuse to have a proper break from running. Chatted with her a little bit, she was really nice, and then carried on. But from 17, 18k, totally was slowing down all the way. So got to 20k and I was thinking, oh gosh, 6k to go. Let me try and run longer. Let me try and run 1k at a time. So I ended up running like half a k at a time because I couldn't run 1k at that point. I wasn't hungry or anything. It was just my legs so tired. My muscles ached, my feet ached, but kept on going, got to 24k and decided not to turn off and go because I was close to my home. So rather than turning right to go close to home, I carried on going straight to make sure that I didn't finish early, because you know me, if I see home, I divert there. But I had to get my 26.2 in. Anyway, I did that. And I got to 26.2 in 3 hours 19. So not bad, 7 minutes longer. And this is moving time, not elapsed time. So we don't count elapsed time. But moving time, 3 hours 19. So only 7 minutes longer than I thought in my head, but well under 4 hours, thankfully. Happy with that. I'm not happy with my performance, but I'm happy that I completed the 26.2 challenge. I announced it on Instagram first thing this morning, just so I did it, to make sure I did it, and to make sure I got myself out early because it's going to be another hot day. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. Tiring at the end. I stopped probably a 1k out, so I had a long walk back. It's weird when you're still running, you sort of can keep going, but as soon as you stop and walk because it's over, your legs don't want to run anymore. So I couldn't even like pick up the speed just to get myself home. But I'm home now. The first thing I did after washing my hands, of course, was to fill up a bucket of freezing cold water and just stand in it for 10 minutes. I don't have a bath here, I only have a shower in the flat, so that really helped, really helped. My feet do not feel achy at all. I wish I had a bigger bucket that I just I'll sit in it because my legs could deal with that too. I did a metric marathon today. I don't know if my mojo is back for running, but I'll keep running, of course. My run streak still lives on. I think with this run, 26.2, I ran longer than I have run in the whole of, not this week just gone, but the whole of last week. I think I only ran 20 kilometers in total. But today, 26.2, and beforehand I think I ran about 25 kilometers. So that's 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, 23. Yeah, so sorry, it's 2 5Ks I did. So I probably did 4 1 miles, Friday 5K, Saturday 5K, and then today 26K. So I've done about 50K for once. Haven't done that in a long while. So happier. I think my diet is helping too. Definitely my job's over this week, it finished. Wednesday was my last day, so now I'm like, I have nothing to do in the day. So I'm gonna have to back up my ideas, start looking for jobs if I can. I mean, I'll be fine for the next 2 months without anything, but if it gets to 2 months with no work, then I'll start being more anxious again. But I'm feeling better than I was last week, and that's for sure. Thanks for the lovely comments that people left on my last video. Much appreciated. had a tear in my eye or two from some of them. I know I beat myself up, but I don't know. It's hard not to. I'm doing better this week, that's for sure. So onwards and upwards. Hope you're all good out there, keeping safe. Take care. Bye.